What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Dylan.
I'm Jalen.
What we got today?
We got a new trailer for The Crow.
Yep. I think it dropped a few days ago. What's his name? Bill Skarsgård? That's his name, right? So he's playing the Crow. Now, a little bit that I know going into this. I know that it wasn't originally Bill Skarsgård that was supposed to play.
Oh.
It was supposed to be Jason Momoa.
What?
Yep. And I'm curious, like, what happened with that? Because I was for the longest time. This was in the works for the longest time, but for whatever reason, he dropped out.
Oh.
And Bill Skarsgård came in. And I remember when I first heard that Jason Momoa was supposed to be playing a Crow, I was like, you know what, I can see that. But ever since he dropped out, I'm like, why did he drop out? Like, because I was really looking forward to that. And now they're going with Bill Skarsgård. And I saw, like, I don't know if you saw it, but I saw, like, the promo image of him, like, the first look of him. So I know what he looks like. He's all right. It's a different look from what we know.
Right, yeah.
So I don't know. I'm intrigued. Like he obviously, I don't know. I don't know if like he dropped Jason Momoa dropped out because he just wasn't good enough, or he wasn't what they were looking for anymore. As Bill came in and he did his Pennywise shit, and
right.
I don't know. Maybe that's what drew him to the role. But I don't know. I find that a little funny that Momoa dropped out and. He's in here now, but like besides that, I don't really know what this one is going to be about. Other than like the only thing I know is a classic.
Right, Brandon Lee.
Would you consider it a classic or underrated classic?
I would consider it an underrated classic because I don't know.
I do feel like it's an underrated classic.
I don't feel like there's a lot of people just. I mean, for us in our age range that like. Know too much about it. People definitely know about it, but it's still like underrated.
Yeah, because I definitely always get that vibe from the Crow, like, because I think it was for sure a hit when it came out.
Right.
I mean, obviously I don't think I was alive when it first came out, but
I was.
Yeah, I know you wasn't. But yeah, I feel like I just get that feeling that a lot of people, especially today, just haven't seen it. They don't know about it.
Yeah.
They don't know about Brandon Lee.
Yeah, actually, and that's
and
crazy.
that was probably his best role. Even though I saw a couple other things with him, but that I like. But like that movie, like it was just nothing like it.
Yeah.
And there was, and I don't know if you remember this, but there was other ones that came out after it.
No, I actually don't remember.
There was like one or two that came out after it.
Really?
Yeah. And I remember, it was just a long time ago. I was still a kid. I remember seeing like, I forget where I watched it on or whatever. I was seeing, that it was The Crow 2, right? So I was like, oh, wait a minute. I only thought Brandon Lee only did one.
Right.
Right? And I knew he passed away. So I was like, wait a minute. He did two all the time and I didn't know? So I watched it and I'm like, okay. This is different.
Okay.
This don't look like Brandon Lee.
Well, I always thought that he died like making The Crow. He died on the set of this one, or was that another movie that?
I always get that confused too, because he died from a prop gun.
Okay.
Which is very unfortunate, like, because. His father died. Huge fan of Bruce Lee, as well as just about everybody. And I was obviously a huge fan of Brandon Lee. Was it Showdown in Little Tokyo?
Yeah, that's the.
You remember that one? Yeah, with Dolph
Yeah,
Lundgren.
yeah, I remember that.
He used to have a DVD with the
with the two, blood sport.
Yeah, that movie. So yeah, I was a big fan of him, and clearly he didn't really reach his peak yet. He was still on the rise, and it was just really unfortunate because, and I would have loved to see a movie with him and his father if they were both alive.
That would have hit
epic. But I was a big fan of The Crow. Still am.
Yeah.
Actually, I ain't seen it in a minute, so we could rewatch it.
Oh yeah.
Before this come out, but I hope that they can capture some of that.
Yeah.
I hope that's all going into this. If I had any expectation, it ain't gotta be specifically what Brandon Lee brought to it, but I just hope that they can capture some of that feel. I hope it's not something that's like, nah, it's stuck in that era type of thing.
Yeah.
Even though it's a comic, it's just kind of stuck in that era. I don't know. But, yeah. You got anything else going into this?
Yeah, other than just, any
expectations?
Keeping the nostalgic kind of feeling, but still having it up to date, if that makes sense. Because I don't want them to do, like, a remake or anything. Like, try and copy, Yeah, like, I would want to see...
I don't think they can. I don't think they can copy Brandon.
True. That is true.
I really don't think
and I don't want them to attempt to, but I do still want them to, like...
And I doubt it. With the way he looks, I doubt it.
Like, try and pay homage. Not even just with the looks, but just, the acting and the stuff like that. Like, just try and pay homage a little bit. Like,
yeah, I would love that. Yeah.
So,
without further ado, we're going to hop into this thing. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video. Subscribe if you like the content. And hit that bell button for all notifications. Let's go. Here we go.
What's the first thing you liked about me?
I thought that you were quite brilliantly broken.
Oh.
You feel like my person.
You feel like my person.
What's the worst thing you've ever done?
I saw things. I shouldn't have seen any of it.
What was that?
Julie! Julie! Please don't do this!
Oh, no.
This definitely looks like this is going to be R-rated.
Yeah.
When someone dies, a crow carries their soul to the land of the dead. But sometimes something so bad happens that the soul cannot rest.
So they're going to delve more into like how this works?
Right.
What makes a crow?
You were given the power of
Yeah,
a
it
god.
might be alright.
But you're running out of time to save her.
Oh, so he goes back there each time and comes back? Ooh. No, this is definitely R-rated. I didn't see if this was an R-rated trailer, but this is definitely R-rated.
Kids be warned, okay?
Okay.
I killed you.
Yeah, you did.
We have a problem. He came for us.
That dude is always playing somebody bad.
I swear. He does a good job, though.
First impulse. Anger. It's not anger.
I like the pose.
It's love.
Look at what you've become. You know that love promises only pain. You have no idea what hell awaits you.
Ooh.
Oh.
No, I do.
How many people have you loved?
I'll never be alone.
Interesting. Do they got a date? Coming soon.
What the hell?
Oh,
You
no.
know what?
Coming soon. So,
That's
hopefully
the new
that means
point
this
for me.
year.
Yeah, they said this summer. They said this
that?
summer, at the
Okay, I
beginning.
wasn't-
So
yeah.
we know it's coming in the summer, but it's coming soon.
Okay, I wasn't paying attention then, But okay, hold on. Okay, this looks good.
It
I'm
does.
gonna go ahead and say, for starters, this looks good. And I was just remembering it too as I was watching this that I forgot to mention in the beginning what I do know about the Crow, and I guess it's obvious from the other movies that they did, but like there's other versions of the Crow, or like there's other crows. or whatever.
Oh,
Now I never read the comics,
okay,
you know, so I don't know how it works.
right.
But I do know that there were other crows, or at least I've heard that there's other crows. I don't know if they can all exist at the same time or not, like a Ghost Rider type of thing, or if it's just one at a time, like one, and then one dies and then another one comes or something like that. It's interesting though. So they seem to be doing the same story as, you know, Brandon Lee's version, but a kind of twist on it a little bit. And it looks like they're gonna be exploring a little bit more about how this works.
Right. Which I appreciate. Because even though this was a supernatural movie, I think they're adding a little bit more of that element just by exploring it more.
Mm-hmm. And it's like I do think it's cool how he goes to like this different realm or something like, or like wakes up in this different, you know, underworld, I guess. And you know, when he dies again, but then he does something to come back immediately. I think that's really interesting. I hope that they delve into that more. I don't know who that is he's talking to, or like that was there with him.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe that was a previous Crow. Maybe that's something else. Don't know.
Some type of Grim Reaper or something like that.
Possibly. That would be really interesting to explore. It looks like this is gonna be real brutal, so I'm glad that they kept that. You know, because there was some brutality in the last one. The Brandon Lee one. Yeah, they're definitely R-rated though.
I like that.
I don't know if it said that on the trailer. I wasn't looking, but
don't either.
I don't remember it saying that. But this is definitely R-rated.
It's
definitely R-rated. If they doing some like all the blood and
when he shot through himself and stuff,
and stabbing, you know, piercing and showing dude's egg, going all by shotgun. So and it looks like it's gonna be kind of action heavy. Yeah. So I'm digging it so far.
Yeah. I think that, you know what, this made my expectations a lot better of it. Because I'm not gonna lie, sometimes when they do remakes or try and do newer things of, especially horror films, like I'm not the biggest fan.
Which he was in one.
Right, he was, and I'm not the biggest fan, even though, you know, it was okay, but it just didn't do justice to me personally, like the original. Not him as an actor, because I think he did really good, you know, as Pennywise, but something about it just didn't do justice like the original did.
Well, I definitely get you.
But this one, you know, like it seems pretty good.
I think, it does seem pretty good. What do you think about his look? Because the general vibe, I didn't look into it too much, but the general vibe that I'm getting is that it might be mixed or maybe not a really good reception. I'm not sure, but what do you think about his look?
Well,
the look that they
I think his look was, I mean, I don't see a lot wrong with it. I think they still kind of keep that like edgy kind of vibe going. And I mean, like when he dressed up as the Crow, there was some shots in there that I was like, okay, yeah, I like how, like when he was on the stairs, you know, like that was a good shot.
Yeah, I like that shot.
But
too.
like his regular, I guess, self, I think it's more of a modern edge, a modern approach. And
I do get that feeling. I mean, I do get a very modern approach to the period.
Like I don't know
the
what
music,
they call
obviously.
it, like alt something.
Yeah. I think I'm cool with the look. Clearly, they're probably doing it that way because they wanted, you know, differentiate themselves from Brandon Lee's.
Yeah. Which is cool.
I would have preferred if they went at least with the longer hair.
Okay.
Than the short hair he's going with.
He seemed to have like a little bit of a mullet thing.
That's a little.
That's why I say it was like it's like an alternative kind of edgy kind of look. but modern maybe.
Yeah.
So,
And it seems like because Brandon Lee, his look came from, he put makeup on,
right.
like the Joker and
Yeah.
the Batman, right? But he's in this one, he's not putting makeup on. It's like some type of black gooey look that just is forming on him. And that's
Well,
what
no,
gives him his look.
there was a scene that he was putting some kind of
Was
like,
he?
yeah, he was putting like some kind of like black
Because I
something
saw
around, but that too,
yeah, there was a scene
so
where
it's
like
like a
some
mix.
black stuff kind of going that was like gooey type stuff.
Yeah,
was
yeah.
So I don't know what that is, and obviously he got tattoos and shit like that.
Right.
So I wouldn't be surprised if he, you know, I don't know, maybe did some shit with some tattoos, like maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
But yeah, I think I'm interested. I'm
Oh, yeah.
intrigued. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. I like they kept it R-rated.
Yeah, for
Don't
sure.
feel it don't feel PG. And one of the things I was worried about was whether or not the modern feel would kind of ruin it.
But it doesn't seem to be so
Yeah.
far from this one trailer. I think that it might be a good balance of the original concept mixing it with something new.
Which you gotta do.
Right,
I
like
understand.
you kind of have
You
to.
know, you can't do, like I said, and I said this earlier. Like you can't do Brandon Lee.
Right, yeah.
No one can really do, in my opinion, no one can do Brandon Lee's version of or his take
Right.
on it. So you just kind of make it your own. But you know, I don't know. It's a tough one. Like I would like for them to kind of pay homage in some kind of way,
Right.
keep some of those elements. But I understand also doing your own thing.
Yeah.
Just I hope it's good. So yeah, I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5.
Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and give that too. Like I said, the only thing that I don't really like is that they don't have a date. Okay, they give you a season
Yeah.
and they tell you it's coming soon, but they don't.
I mean, and if it's coming out this summer, then
you
why
could
don't
have
you
gave
have
us
a date for it?
right?
already?
Like you could have gave us a date.
Why are you
okay?
saying coming soon?
But then too,
Summer is a few months away.
right? Like
A couple months away.
come on now.
Right.
You're doing us a little dirty on that.
Yeah. So,
But I'll give it a 4 out of 5.
to be completely honest with you, why wasn't this like aimed more towards like a Halloween?
Actually, yeah, this would be perfect around like fall.
See, if it's
Halloween.
summertime, that lets me believe that this is gonna be more action heavy. Like it's gonna have, which I feel like it's gonna be action heavy, kind of. So like I'm getting those vibes.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be like a action, more action heavy blockbuster kind of feel, rather than like a. I'm getting some of those vibes, but rather than like a, I don't know, what would you describe Brandon Lee's version of it? Like a, just really dark kind of, or kind of.
Yeah, it was
gritty.
Yeah, like more
Dark
gritty
feel to it.
Yeah.
Like this feels a little bit more lighter. Like when I think of Brandon Lee's version, I know I keep bringing him up, but I just remember a lot of it being dark.
Yeah.
Just
Like
nighttime.
a
and,
grimy kind of.
not a lot of lights, and here he's in places with lights and shit.
Yeah.
Like that. And it seems a little bit more brighter,
Especially the scenes with the girlfriend.
a little
I
more
think
cleaner in some areas.
Yeah, they captured that a little differently.
Yeah, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
I am interested. I hope that this is really good.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it because, like I say, I'm a big horror fan, and I've been kind of disappointed with a lot of the horror movies that come out because it's kind of all the same, and they either just don't do justice to some of the originals that they try to recreate, or if they bring something out, it's you can understand the plot within the first 5 minutes, but this.
And it
it's
jump
just
in. But this isn't really horror.
Yeah,
but
it's
I understand what you mean.
But it's could be in the same category because horror just definitely has a bunch of
Yeah,
genres
I
and
feel
stuff.
what you're saying.
But
The other thing I forgot to mention real quick was it was a shot in here, dude who's playing the villain, where it looked like he was doing something like he had powers.
Yeah, his
Like,
eyes
when-
was kind of.
I didn't even see the eyes. I'm just talking.
Oh.
It was a scene where he was whispering in a girl's ear. Maybe maybe it was his girlfriend. I forget.
Yeah,
But he was
well-
whispering in her ear,
Well, that seems.
and it was something. It looked like he had some type of like ability, something like maybe he can like have some form of manipulation or something like that. So is there other actual villains in like the Crow story? You know, because what I was gathering, it was just regular people
Right.
that he
That,
takes out or whatever, right? It's
yeah.
no actual villains. But if it is, maybe that could be interesting.
Because that would add a different element
Yeah,
to it.
that-
That would
that could definitely add a
expand.
different
And,
element.
you know, who's to say if that's what they're going for, they might possibly, you know, be able to go further with the stories. Make more, you know?
Yep.
And again, I ain't never seen the second Crow. I just seen
I didn't even
Brandon
finish
Lee.
watching it. Like,
Dang.
I don't know. I ain't like. I just remember looking at him like, okay, this ain't at all what I was expecting. Like,
Dang.
this ain't Brandon Lee.
This ain't even the Crow. I don't even know what this
Who
is.
are you?
Imposter.
What the hell is this?
What the
I don't
hell?
even remember what it was about.
Oh, damn.
Like,
Oh.
I just was extremely disappointed
Oh,
that
no.
it wasn't what I was expecting, and yeah.
Damn.
I don't even want to talk about that one.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely. I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 4.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 4. Yeah, 4 out of 5.
Well, yeah, y'all let us know what y'all think in the comments down below, and hey, on to the next one.
Peace out.
Peace out.